the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Canes will kick it away first. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Florida State's offense will go on the attack first. This rivalry is one of the most storied, at least in the modern generation of college football, but last year sort of left a bad taste in everyone's mouth in Tallahassee as it just never was competitive.
It was a dominant win by the Canes. I mean, they had 445 yards. Florida State had 248. Like, this was a beatdown. You could clearly see the balance with Miami's offense. Running the football for over 200, throwing for over 200. They did what they wanted.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number one, and they give up a sack on play two.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be boring.
Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier. And, boy, they did it right there.
Snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. These two have storied traditions in the history of the sport, but in the not-too-distant past, Miami actually considered giving up football, and Florida State was an afterthought.
Yeah, a lot of people forget back in the day when Miami
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw, it's back. It's complete to the left. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards. Play. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that,
turning it on. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. fires to the middle. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on first and goal. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Fit it in the window for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Off play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Stumbled to the ground.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Daniels. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Canes have pushed it inside the 20. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. End off from the shotgun. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
They'll go right back to the run. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll ride Davis here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Starting to feel a little pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaches...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Plucks it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Pocket breaking down. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll go to the air. Looking to get it in. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Sneak gets it done. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll bring it out. It's Webster. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Buys a little time. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Pittman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gets it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're working that left side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Notre Dame is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Joe Montana, this might not be over yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boise State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds the tight end.
Well, this tight end is so athletic, and at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Flips it out on the screen. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Fletcher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Under fire. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Noles and Canes. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. It's back. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Card in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Steps away. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big.
Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. And quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's fourth down. And the Canes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dances away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
To the air, it's back. He's got him. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Daniels. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the gift. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Canes decide to punt it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So 1st down will open up the final period. The give to Davis. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Looking down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they... The 46.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Quarterback now breaking the field. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll throw it. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On third down, going up top. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery or the chicanery, and it'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Got out of trouble and throws. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned for on downs.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Back to throw, it's back. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Off the RPO, complete. Past the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hurricanes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Webster. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's McCoy. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Oh, and he wants to throw it. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. A rivalry defined by wide rights, wide lefts, mascot arrest went right down the middle, and a well-earned victory for the Miami Hurricanes. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and